I just realized my mic wasn't working. Classic game. Or no, not even classic game, classic OBS. I literally had my mic on before I started streaming and my mic was just off. That explains why nobody was responding to anything I was saying. At least I noticed it faster this time. It didn't take me like 3 hours of streaming for somebody to point it out. Anyways, Vale, the knowledge that I have is that there is a way to not get QM'd when exiting the water in Section 2. Diogo imparted the knowledge upon me while he was streaming. And I didn't know the whole time. Because I went against the literal lesson that I learned from 7, which is that if a world record does something, it's most likely intentional and you should also do it. And I decided to ignore that advice for exiting water because I didn't think it was applicable. And literally all you do is you tap right at a very specific time right as you're exiting water and you never get QM'd. That's all you have to do. And I feel stupid for not knowing. QM is a thing from Mario Kart Wii. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it's essentially like if you've seen any Mario Kart Wii time trials like live, I'm sure you've noticed that people will like players will do like the same inputs and different things will happen. Like sometimes when you land onto the ground from a bike, sometimes you'll just bounce up into the air and other times you land perfectly fine. That's QM from my understanding. It's just like really random things that happen that seem like they're out of your control. And I thought the water was QM. Apparently it's not. I'm just an idiot. So, I literally had been playing with a handicap and still managed to get world records while handicapped. Now, granted, it's not a massive handicap, but it was costing me like probably 50 to 70 milliseconds or something every time I lost time on exiting the water. Which also means that I would have gotten the first 401 like an entire I would have gotten the first 401 like the night I got my 402.016 because it would have been a 401 if I had known about that. I'm pretty sure my 402.016 gets QM'd out of the water. So yeah, I feel very silly for not knowing. It's such a simple thing, and I had been getting so frustrated about it for ages. And apparently there's just a really easy fix. Like, once I manage to get a run where I can get past the water drifting here, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna release the SMT and I'm gonna tap right around when I exit the water, and you're gonna notice my tires instantly come back if I time it right, because that's literally all you have to do. Now I'm still trying to figure out what the timing is, because I've only had to do it a couple times. since Diogo told me. But I will figure it out pretty quickly. Me when I get 3 edge tricks around Spiral. And I'm pretty sure that first one's not even faster. I'm pretty sure it's not faster anymore because of the way that we handle the last 2 edge tricks now. I'm pretty sure that first one just doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna restart that. That's just a male app one. Yeah, QM stands for quantum mechanics, I'm pretty sure. I have to make sure that I'm getting a relatively consistent line when I land in the water there. Like I might have to try and see if air tricking will actually help me there. Because getting bad lines is just not going to help me when I have to immediately start drifting in water. Like I'm getting the double coin with SMT more consistently now. Like I'm probably like, I don't want to say 50-50 with it right now, but if I were to be optimistic, I'd say I'm 50-50 with it right now. It's probably closer to like 40-60. Like I probably get it like 2 out of every 5 times I go for it. And that was literally just from throwing out myself at it more. That's just a bad start. His ghost should be way off screen by the time I get there, usually. I don't understand how that's one coin. This SMT double coin is still the bane of my existence, honestly. It still kills most of my runs that get out of S1. So, like, it's probably like 60 to 65, 70% of the time that I get out of S1, the run's gonna die at the SMT double coin. That ending wasn't very good. Everything else was fine, though. One frame off. Freest 0.5 of my life. I'll just show it here. I just tap right. Oh, I failed the timing there, but yeah, you just tap right as you exit water. If you're talking about the trick boost change in like from the update, it's cool. It's a nice, easy time save. Makes landing from those hills at the start less awkward, because sometimes I would just lose time for what felt like no reason. They also changed charge jumps with it, so charge jumps also do the same thing that tricks do now. So they accelerate you a lot faster. I'm holding way too much on left after I get out of that MT. And that's just making me miss the coins. I need to hold left less after I get out of that. Diogo, if you're still in chat, once I release the MT, I can just swap back to wiggling, right? Like I don't need to continue holding opposite until I'm like actually drifting on the next one. I don't know if Diogo is still in the chat, because I know it's probably really late for him. Oh no, he's still here. Oh, it's not allowed? Damn. That's unfortunate. bad third edge trick. But at least once I land into the drift, I can wiggle. So I just have to make sure I'm holding opposite when I start the drift and when I end it. And as long as I do that, I don't slow down. Does that sound right? Because I know I have to be holding it when I release. But I'm guessing I also need to be holding opposite when I land into it. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that S1 was 0.5. Definitely slowed down somewhere. I'm cool with them changing it for time trials, honestly. Tricking off these hills is far less annoying. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Tech hasn't, like, responded to try and reclaim. I'm guessing he at least played long enough to get the first 357 and get the new strat in a run, and then I'm guessing he just stopped after that because I know he's out of town, but he did improve, so I was kind of expecting he'd be playing right now. That was very slow. Okay. I guess whatever, but... Nice. That's another BS. S2 saving the run. Thought I was gonna get the side clip. Oh, 283? Okay. I'll write that down. It was a 284 actually, but close enough. 284. Okay, sob. Alright, is 357.7 flat now. The biggest improvement to my sob, I think, is still gonna end up coming from. Well, actually, no, it won't. Actually, no, I don't think it'll come from S4 now because my S4 is faster now. So I think my sob's mostly gonna be coming down from getting faster S2s and 4s. I think for the most part that S2 was pretty well driven. I still lose like 0.1 or something somewhere in there. I don't know what BKS is. I know it's a 0.1. But I don't remember if it's low, mid, or high. Oh, it's 103, damn. So I'm losing nearly 0.2 somewhere. I don't know if I'm gonna keep my consistency up until I go to bed, but I'm gonna keep going until my consistency seems to die. At which point I'm gonna make myself take a break. My goal today was just to get sub 358, and I already got that. So anything more I get today is a bonus. If I manage to beat Tech today, or tonight, that'd be really awesome. I don't even know if I'm doing that drift swap properly. I assume I'm not, because that feels slow. Like, just from watching, it feels like it's slow. But I don't know if that's just the hop. I either ended up too high or too far right. It was one of the two. I'll probably go till like 10 o'clock, and then I'll probably cut stream around there, unless I'm like really consistent around then or something. Because I do want to spend the last couple hours that I'm awake just kind of doing whatever. And then I'll just be right back to RR tomorrow. Oh yeah, Diogo, if you happen to still be there, I mentioned it when you initially joined the stream, but my mic was muted. I noticed that your profile picture is Kaguya from Love is War. I really like that anime. I watched it relatively recently, and I really liked it. Yeah, one of my friends linked the manga for me because they were telling me that that the manga goes a bit beyond what the anime shows, and I've read a little bit beyond that, but not a whole lot beyond it. Yeah, I have that one as my #1 favorite anime. I really liked it. I think my #2 is Attack on Titan. If you've seen or heard of that one. Need to get the light on in my room. It is way too dark in here now. I don't need a really bright TV blaring at my eyes while in the dark. Just that will not help me. My sister was actually going to be doing a D&D campaign tonight. She let me know about it. But two of the people that were going to be joining for it ended up not being able to come, so it's just her and one of her coworkers chilling. I think watching YouTube and some anime downstairs. I don't know if they're still here or not, though. I haven't gone to check. Howdy, JCP. Thanks for the good luck. Oh yeah, JCP, I have knowledge to impart upon you because Diogo imparted it upon me. So you know how you know how I've gotten frustrated multiple times before about getting QM'd out of the water, JCP? Yeah, it turns out that QM is actually completely avoidable. And it turns out I was blind the whole time. Diogo's been doing it since day one, and I didn't notice it. Literally, all you have to do, JCP, is right around when you're exiting the water, you tap right. That's literally all you do. If you time it right, you don't ever get QM'd. So I am imparting that knowledge upon you for whenever you change to the world record strats. Because then you'll have to deal with the water section. So there's a free time save for you. Go ahead and take advantage of it. If I manage to get a run to the end of the water section, I'll try and demonstrate it. I just gotta time it right. This is just a bad S2, not S2, S1. Yeah, meh. I'm surprised that was a low 0.5, honestly. I thought that was going to be like mid to high. Well, I guess I could at least demonstrate here. There, no QM. Just tap right. Tap right, idiot. You don't get QM'd. 761 S4 on board record is insane. What the hell? I'm guessing that can still go down. But that is definitely pretty fast. My S1BS refers to my S1BS regardless of strat. So regardless of mushroom and coin strat, that is just my S1BS. I could hit that S1BS on basically any pace or on any strat, and that should work. So, like, even if I did 8930, that's still my S1BS. I don't know if that's specifically what you were asking. Even the third edge trick is bad. S1's just kind of slow. Slow start. It's a nice edge trick. Yeah, still slow. But that would have been much worse if the ending wasn't decent. Still slow. It's faster than PB, so I can at least keep it going. S3 BKS? This is fast. That has to, is that BKS? No, it's not, but it's faster than my PB. It's also a BS. This can beat Tech if it's fast. I think. And okay. Unfortunate. Just classic second edge trick fail. Oh yeah, I forgot about the S3. Yeah. There we go, 697. I actually need to... I updated it in the notepad, but not on the stream. Hold on. There we go. Surprisingly slow. Either my ending or something around spiral, probably. Yes. I have no idea why it's so warm in here either. You just break it into my room, okay. No, we now have my sister on the stream because my room has been invaded. I don't even know if I'm hopping in between those drifts right or not. I'm like holding left as I hop and then swapping to right after I land into my drift. So I don't know if I'm doing that right or not. It doesn't help that the hop kind of feels like it's slow, but I'm guessing that's just because I'm hopping out of water. I'm not too worried if I lose a few runs to the drifts in the water section, because I'll get it down eventually. And then it should just become consistent the more I do it. For right now, though, it just feels weird because I've never done it before. I want to know why that was 1 coin. Why was that 1 coin? No, I was just barely too high, so I got too much air off the water trick. Howdy, Yuka. I would just like to mention your advice that you gave me to figure it out and then complain last night. That advice did not help. I have tried your advice and tested it, and it has not worked. I'm slightly more consistent with getting double coin from the SMT, but it had nothing to do with what you said. Howdy, Casey. Yeah, I'm not joking, Yuka. I went and asked Zace and Bruh, because they both are able to relatively consistently get double coin with the SMT, and they took a look at a few of my fails, and they said they don't understand how I'm failing it. Or, well, Zace said that, and then Bruh told me to try aiming for slightly different coins and see if that helps. So Zace took one look at it, and he was just like, I have no idea why you're not getting double coin. That looks like it should work. I keep forgetting I can wiggle after I land in my drift. Nah, he was joking, Vale, but I do get the idea that it is kind of rude. I was under the impression bro was being sarcastic. But I will mention Yuka, I was pretty frustrated last night with constantly failing the coins, and when I asked for help and you responded like that, my initial reaction was kind of annoyed, but then I was just like, oh wait, hold on a second, I think bro might just be joking. And so I was just like, whatever. Just a bad time to say it. I'm not even remotely bothered about it now. I'm not sure, Casey. It might, I mean, it probably, like, it's just because I don't know if, it would at least help us understand if, like, the hitbox of the coins changes as they spin. But that's about it. If they're stationary while they're spinning, then that doesn't really tell us anything. That's because you're gliding down for too long, Yuka. You only want to glide down until you're roughly aligned with the bottom part of the first star ring, and then you want to stop gliding down. If you try to glide down more than that, the game's gonna cancel your blue boost and then restart it, and that slows you down a lot. Only reason I know that is because I think Tech was making that same mistake initially when he started playing the track, and I think Flurry was also making that mistake. I had to tell a couple people that they're making that mistake. The new, yeah, it's the new Nisk at the end of S4, Yuka. Oh yeah, Casey, I did get 357. I don't know if you saw the video get uploaded, but I did get it. It was on record pace, into section 4, and then I missed the second edge trick, and I smacked into the fence after I landed the strat. And those two things combined killed record. I would have barely had record if I managed to not mess those two things up, I think. But Diogo also just improved record. It's pretty cool. He got like a 515 or something. So now it's no longer like a mid-7, it's a low 5. How is Alberto getting so many improvements on Dino Jungle? Dino Jungle. What the heck? Bro's farming the track. Is Logan still playing Dino Jungle, by the way? Because I know I saw him playing it last night. I don't know if he's still playing it. I'm very concerned when Alberto plays Rainbow Road, honestly. I feel like he's gonna kick my ass. Like, I'm pretty sure Alberto's gotten a world record on, like, every single track he's played so far. Same with Logan. So I'm just scared for when either of them play the track. Also, by the way, yeah, you can do that triple edge trick around the spiral. I don't think that first one's faster anymore, though. Like, I don't think it matters. I could be entirely wrong, though. It'd be pretty goated to see you get a record, Yuka. Get an Azerbaijani world record. I don't think I've ever heard of an Azerbaijani player getting a world record in Mario Kart. I've heard of an Algerian player getting a world record, because I know Yassine from 7 has gotten a few 7 world records. Trying to think if there was any other random places where a player got a record in a Mario Kart game. Because usually it's just somewhere in like Western or Central Europe, and then just North America, and then also Japan. That's usually where most of the world records come from. So true, Veil Plume. It's not surprising to see OMG and a player from the US got a world record. I've never seen that one before. Says the US player who's gotten world records. I wiggled too much. Drifting in water is so weird for me, dude. I think it's like a 0.2 or like a 359.2 or 359.3 right now, Yuka. I'd have to double check. But I think that's what it is. I think I'll probably cut stream here in a couple minutes, just because, like, my consistency is still fine, but I completely forgot to eat something. Like, I intended to do that before I started streaming again, but then I forgot to, because Diogo imparted knowledge upon me. And so I had to take advantage of that knowledge for a little bit. If you ever need help, Yuka, literally, if you, I think you were the one that sent me a friend request and then I deleted it because I didn't remember who you were or something, or I was just not paying attention when I got rid of it. But if you want to send me a friend request again, if you end up needing any help, just jump into my DMs, just be like, yo, I want some help. Could you please help me? And I can take a look at your ghost and send you an essay. And when I say send you an essay, I literally mean send you an essay. Ask JCP or Veil Plume, they can vouch. I send essays. Because both of them have asked me for help. And when they asked me for help, I think JCP, I ended up sending him probably, like, I think it was probably something like, somewhere between like a 500 and 1,000 word critique of his run. And I pointed out like a lot of different things that he was messing up. And now look at him, he has worldwide tops. I'm very proud. I'll keep going till I get one more run out of S1, and then I'll stop after that. And then I'll show you my friend code before I end stream, Yuka. Just that way you can shoot me a friend request. And yeah, once you're around the 400 range, I can more easily help. Like anything above that is mostly just fix your lines. Veil Plume was the exception. I will always help Veil Plume if she needs help. Honestly, JCP, if you can get down the world record shroom strat and coin strat and figure out some of the S2 strats, because you got 358 while dealing with pace lock, didn't you? Right? I'm pretty sure you did, because I watched your run earlier while I was at work. I'm pretty sure you did it with pace lock, which is really impressive. I never managed to get 358 with pace lock. Yeah, 358 with pace lock is crazy, dude. I never managed to get that, and Tech didn't even try to do that. He just instantly swapped. So I think so far you're the only person that's gotten 358 with pace lock. I could be entirely wrong on that. Like, I don't know if Kade has... I know Bruh didn't. Bruh got 358 without by doing world record stream strat and coin strat. So I know Bruh didn't. I don't know if Kade did. I don't think Zace did. I think Zace did world record stream strat and coin strat. And I don't think Mopechi did. Mopechi's that Japanese player that's ahead of Zace or whatever. I don't even know who that guy is. He just showed up on the boards, and he's been on the boards ever since. So as far as I am aware, you were the only person that's gotten 358 with while dealing with pace lock. So congratulations on that one. As far as I am aware, you were the first one, and probably the only one that's ever gonna do that. Because I don't know who wants to sit and grind out 358 with pace lock. It's definitely a lot more doable because of the new S4 strat. Like, it's way more doable now. Zace is on the game. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. He's probably playing Rainbow Road. And by probably, I mean he almost certainly is playing Rainbow Road. He said he was going to play tonight in a group chat between me, him, and Bruh. I know Bruh ended up beating Zace, if I remember correctly. If you're able to check for me, JCP, I'm pretty sure Bruh beat Zace. His name on the boards is Rika, I think. Because I know he uses Rika occasionally. But I'm pretty sure he beat Zace. This will be the last run I do. Let's see what happens. Yeah, missed coin. Unfortunate. Arjon is forbidden from getting the coin. Anyways, I'm gonna avoid QM. There we go. No QM. Easy. Just tap right, idiot. I gotta pick up coin. Well, it's not BKS, but it seems like a fast S3. Actually kind of slow. I'm gonna at least try for an S4 BS, see if I can get it. Just gotta play a strong S4. I went too aggressive. Unfortunate. Oh, that's all I'm gonna do for runs tonight. Let me get my friend code back up on the screen. That way Yuka can send me a friend request. Yuka, what if you sent me another friend request and I just deleted it again? Best friend Ace. There we go. I am very happy with my progress tonight. I didn't get another improvement, but it's fine. Just gotta do some more practice. Get this stuff off my screen. Yeah, once you send that to me, Yuka, I will accept that and I will cut stream there. I gotta eat something. Actually, it says Yuka's away from keyboard on Discord. I don't think he's actually watching stream right now. I'm just gonna send him my friend code in Discord. There we go. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and cut stream there. Hopefully my internet does not decides to not shoot itself tomorrow, because that was a bit annoying to have to cut my stream randomly. But they got it back up and running pretty fast, so that's at least something. Anyways, yeah, very happy with my progress tonight. Check out the video for my 357 if you haven't seen it yet, or you can just watch it on the leaderboards in game. Up to you. But yeah, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by.